Chatters. I'm Nat.
And I'm Kat, and welcome to the CrimeChat. I am your forensic femme fatale. Natalie is your true crime addict connoisseur.
We're just two normal girls who obsess about dark crimes, evil minds, and occasionally the unknown.
And here is your disclaimer, chatters. The following CrimeChat contains adult content. Yes, today. And there will be violent scenarios today, so your listener discretion is advised.
Yes, you have been warned. And before we get into today's Crime Chat, Kat, what have you been up to?
So we did finish Only Murders in the Building.
Huh?
It was great.
Was it?
Oh, it was so funny because, it's like they, only do murders in the building, right?
Right.
And right at the last, second, it does tease for a potential for another season. But the lady died, right outside of the gate of the Arconia. And they're like, well, does this count as a murder in the building? And then she kind of comes to a little bit and then, throws her hand off over the gate, into the gate. I'm like, well, I guess it does now.
It's hilarious. That's so funny.
Oh my God. To get things ready to go and praying that my pool pump does not bust while we're gone. I told you this. I've been spending hours of the last several days in the backyard, which yesterday, not a big deal. 78 degrees, sunny, gorgeous. The issue, chatters, is that I have a tree that's right next to my pool, Bradford pear. And in the springtime,
Right.
so when it blooms, and in the fall, when the leaves die, so at the birth and at the death, the pool takes it all. But the last couple days, I've noticed that the pool, the leaves have been clogging it.
Oh no.
And
that's not good.
I've had to get in there and just go through the filter and kind of get everything all together. And I also was like, you know what? All these loose leaves that are on the ground, I gotta rake them. I gotta get rid of them because all that's gonna do is when the wind blows, is gonna, just go right in the pool. So that was my thought process, right? Hours. I spent hours doing that yesterday. This morning I get up because it rained last night. I did nothing. So that's the shenanigans that I've been up to. What about you?
I haven't done anything since last time we recorded, which is less than a week ago. But I think I'm planning on doing the move to the other house for the holidays. This is going to be a Dollar Tree Christmas. And I've done that before.
Sure.
I'll tell you something. I've had parties where so normally I would put maybe 6 to 7 Christmas trees, full-size Christmas trees throughout the house.
You've mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah, and one of them was a 13-foot Christmas tree. And what I would do is I would go to the dollar store and I would buy all of their holiday decorations, those little things, those little things that you stick on a box, mistletoe and stuff. I would take that and I would decorate the entire house in them. And
I get it. Totally get it.
But that's about it. That's all I've been doing.
Well, we're ready for the holiday. By the time this comes out, it'll be right before Thanksgiving. So Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Chatter. Let's talk about necromaniac mutilation.
Wait, what?
Something we can all be thankful for. Oh, Lord. So you wanted me to do an intro. We've got a crazy story. Most people are familiar with the subject of our topic today. But you asked me to do an introduction on necromaniac mutilation, right? All right. So necromaniac mutilation refers to the act of mutilating corpses, which was sometimes a practice associated with the occult art of necromancy. This could involve dismemberment or disfigurement of a dead body, often performed as part of ceremonies or rituals for the purpose of summoning spirits. This practice is sometimes categorized under death magic and often performed in graveyards or other somber locations. Necromancy is also occasionally used in more of a general sense to refer to black magic or witchcraft as a whole. Now, the prefix necro means death, corpse, dead tissue, and that's a Latin term, but it was originated from the Greek language necros, Nekros, which means dead body, corpse, or dead person. Keeping that prefix necro in mind.
I want to play a game.
I can't do a Jigsaw impression. That was the best I got. I came up with a quiz to check your necro knowledge.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm going to give you a definition and a word that starts with necro, and you have to guess the suffix. There's only 5.
Okay.
You got this.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm dead set on you getting it.
Oh boy.
You know me, I'm like a literary nerd.
I know.
So, I know. All right. What is it called when a person has a morbid attraction toward the dead?
Necrophiliac.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, okay.
Necrophilia! Necrophilia involves a sexual attraction to a dead body, meaning people who have an exclusive interest in sex with the dead and cannot perform at all for a living partner. Surprisingly, necrophilia dates back hundreds of years and was documented in Greek mythology, ancient cultures, and the Greco-Roman period, the Middle Ages, and in the modern era. Sexual contact with a corpse is illegal, chatters, okay?
Yeah.
And in many places, it is widely considered morally wrong. It is recognized as a paraphilia by organizations like the World Health Organization and the American Psychiatric Association. Paraphilias are persistent and recurrent sexual interests, urges, fantasies, or behaviors of marked intensity involving objects, activities, or even situations that are atypical in nature. So, good job. I see. Yes. So, okay. Thank you for playing Guess the Necro.
That was good. I learned a lot, actually. That was very informative.
Well,
thank you for that.
You're welcome. I hope that was fun and you learned something. And that's why we're here, chatters. We're here to learn.
Yeah, disturbing facts. You can find them here at your crime chat, your local crime chat.
Where would we be without it?
Exactly.
We wouldn't be a crime chat without it.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, are you ready to get into my story? Okay.
Should I be snacking on something at this point?
You know what?
I don't get grossed out, so it's
right.
fine.
So we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
These things do not bother me.
Well, the issues that people have actually is built into our autonomy. Like it's built into our brain. Mm-hmm. So the reason why that smell is so gross to us is because it signals that there is trouble and we are to flee.
Something's wrong here.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we all kind of have the same ew, because naturally it's part of our makeup, our brain. So my story today is about Edward Theodore Gein, also known as the Butcher of Plainfield. Now, I know you've heard of this guy. Who hasn't heard of this guy?
Yes. He's a source of many fears.
Yeah. He really is. So I figured, why not cover it? Because honestly, I told you I watched briefly the Netflix Monster series and I had to turn it off. There are killers who shock us, and then there are those who reshape our nightmares. Yeah. Edward Theodore Gein wasn't a criminal mastermind. He was something worse. An ordinary man who lived alone on a quiet farm in Wisconsin, hiding a world of horror behind boarded up windows and locked doors. His story doesn't start with blood. It starts with the boy, quiet, obedient, painfully devoted to his mother. With years of loneliness, obsession, mental instability, and eventually insanity, became one of the most chilling and unforgettable crimes in American history.